Friday, okay? So your restriction is still on. 0 talking. None. I don't want to hear it. All right? So what we have now is we're just going to finish up. I feel like we should be done. All right? We can fix this and have it done before so we don't have any homework, hopefully. All right? Hopefully. So, again, what I want to do is I want to go down to this right here. What? What? Take care of your business. You don't have to ask me. Go take care of your business. Hurry up. All right. So now let's talk. All right. So it says Patricia took a walk around her school. She counted and recorded the number of trees in each kind around the school. We're going to convert this into a pie graph. Or we're going to convert this into a pie graph. Yes.
Did you say that there was a certain amount that all of these would add up to, or was it just the 360?
360 is the number of degrees.
Yeah.
Right? 360 is the number of degrees. All right. Shh. No coughing today. All right. So, how am I going to figure out how many degrees is each of the different trees? The pine, the oak, the red, the elm, the pecan. Those are the kind of trees. Who's going to get the biggest angle? The red maple. So how many degrees is that going to be, and how do I figure that out? You think you know? What?
So, first,
I just want to know how to do it.
okay, so you have to add all this together.
Add them all up. You have to figure out how many trees there are all together. How many trees are there all together? Let's figure that out. 60? All right, so I want everybody to put up here total. Shh. Total is 60 trees. Total is 60 trees. And then what?
Well, why did I split the house and then there's 30 of them?
No, I'm not interested in that. I want to know how many degrees is red maple going to be? What? Well, what would that be? Maple represents what? Shh. Yes. What do you think? Yes. Okay, we're not there yet, but I like what you said. It's easier to do just as a fraction, right? To me, it's always easier to deal with fractions. I really don't like percentages. I really don't like decimals. Because sometimes what happens, you have a repeated decimal, right, which means then your percent is weird, right? So I always like to say, hey, I think personally just working with fractions is the easiest thing. So what I want everybody to do is, under red maple, I want everybody to write that red maple represents what? 1/3 of the trees. Red maple represents 1/3 of the trees. Is that a problem? That's not a problem, correct? So she was way ahead of the game. 1/3 represents how many degrees, though?
120.
Yes, I'm very proud of you. Thank you. 1/3 of the circle is 120 degrees. And why did you know that?
Because I divided 360.
Yes, look, simple, simple, simple. 360 divided by 3 is 120 degrees. So now you have to make a 120 degree angle. How in the world am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? You sure you know? Circle thingy, that would be a protractor. But we don't need a protractor because we are brilliant. Because we are brilliant. So how could I do it? Tell me. Tell me. Well, what do you think those tick marks on the circle are? How many? So how many?
They're each one.
Yes.
They're each worth 30.
They're each worth 30 degrees. Kind of like the clock, right? Between 12 and 1 is how many degrees? 30 degrees. Every 5 minutes is 30 degrees. That's what's going on here, right? So look up. So I want to show you this. This is going to be really helpful for the future. Please listen to me. A little bit more advanced. All right, so I'm asking you a question. So if I'm traveling from here and I go all the way around my circle, I've just traveled how far? I've just traveled 360 degrees. So now, if you look at that, you can say that they're supposed to be, the marks are supposed to be what? Evenly spaced. Do you agree with me? So that means there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 sections of that pie. So if there's 12 sections of that pie, each section is going to be how many degrees again? 30 degrees. All right, so now, again, what I'm going to do is, and then I'm going to leave you alone, all right, from here to here, from here to here is how many degrees? 30, but I need how many? 120. So 30, 60, 90, 120. Let's try not counting by 30s, okay? All right, now watch. What we're going to do is I'm going to take this line from here to here, because that's the center of the circle, that dot. So I'm going to go from here to here, and then I'm going to go from here to here, and that represents how many degrees? That represents 120 degrees. So that, I want everybody to put in here 120 degrees, and then that would be the what? That would be red maple. So we're going to do red maple. Now, could you have done it from here to here? Please pay attention. Could you have done from here to here and said this over here is red maple? There's no right answer. You agree with me? I could have also said what, guys? And because some of you guys are always thinking there's a one answer. You could have started from here and then gone to what? Here. And said that's red maple. This right in here. Is everybody with me on this? What?
If you knew it was 30 degrees, you could go like from the 90 degree angle and then go down one.
You do it however you want to do it. All right? But I'm saying, for me, that was better. All right? This is how I started. So that's my red maple. Everybody okay with that? All right? What? Because remember, how many degrees are in a circle? And 1/3 of the circle is red maple. Think about it. 1/3 of, and math means of is multiply, right? So there were, you remember that, right? 360 divided by 3. Okay, so now let's look at the next biggest one. Wow. Hold up. Let's be brilliant. So 10. Pine is going to be how many degrees? You should be able to. How did I know it was 60? Yes, come on now. I'm trying to make you a little smarter here, so pay attention. I don't want you to do all the work. I want you to be smart and say, well, if 20 trees represents 120 degrees, then probably 10 would represent what? 60 degrees. All right, so I want pine. I need you to come over here and say, I want you to put 60 degrees. But that represents, I do want you to write that. 10 trees represents what? 1/6, right? Which is 60 degrees. All right? So now we're coming over here and we're counting 60 degrees. All right? Now, if I'm starting at this, do I want to go to the right or do I want to go to the left? I want to go to the left, right? Because to the right would interfere with the red. So from here to here is how many degrees? So from here to here is? All right. So you guys are in business. All right. So now if you have different colors, you can draw this from here to here. Is that what?
I have a question.
What? I'm not on anything else right now. I'm just trying to deal with the pine. So this is 60 degrees, and that's the pine. Come on, that's not hard for you guys. Because are you going to put it over here inside the red maple?
No,
Okay, so you want to come down here and go, okay, let's go from here to here? Do that. I don't care. I said your graph can be completely different than what? Mine. All the angles are going to be what? All the angles are going to be the same, but where you put them is different. All right, where you put them is different. All right, now I'm going to look closely. So pine is 60. Uh-oh. So that means elm is probably what? 30. Right? Elm is 30 because it's half of 10. So elm is 30 degrees. Now I still want you to write 5 over 60, which is 1/12, which is 30 degrees. Everybody okay with that? What?
Can we just put it as 1/12?
Put it as 1/12 and then tell me that 1/12 is 30 degrees.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to get there. Yeah, oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. All right, I'm not paying attention. All right, so now I'm going to draw a 30 degree, which I would put down here. And then because that's the 30 degree, that's going to be the what? Elm, right? So I want you to put 30 degrees and then put elm. And now we had something which I wasn't paying attention, but pecan is the same as what?
Pine.
Pine, so that's going to be another what? How many degrees? 60 degrees, right? So then I can put 60 degrees, and I can put, what is this one? Pecan, right? Or pecan, depending on where you're from. All right, here we go. Is everybody with me on that? Now, oak. Now, who can tell me without doing math how we did oak? Tell me. Is 1/4. So 1/4 of what? 1/4 of 360 is 90 degrees. We could also do it by what? Somebody tell me now. Come on. Tell me.
So 5 times 3 is 15, so it would be 90.
No. Yes, I'm understanding you. But look, I'm just simply trying to say 15 is 10 plus 5, right? So 30 plus 60
Oh, yeah.
is 90. Right? I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just simply saying that's the way I would look at it. Right? But James is exactly right. 15 out of 60 is 1/4. 1/4 of 360 is what? 90. Now, how do I know I've done it correctly? Because this angle right here is what? 90 degrees, so I know I'm correct. So then I just have to put in there 90 degrees, and then 90 degrees is what?
Oak.
Oak.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I see your lines are nice and straight. All right? Yeah. Some of you got some work to do. All right. Yes, and I like the colors too. Those of you guys who have pretty colors, you should be doing that.
My
All right.
color is so pretty. Look at
Now,
this, girl.
here we go, guys. Flip the page. Flip the page. Here we go. Now, your job is to try to do this one on your own. All right? Get busy. All right? I want it nice and colored. All right? Do a good job.
What if we don't have colors?
You are a what?
Artiste.
Not an artist. All right, here we go.
I